Well, hello, and welcome back to Webb's Grainworks. Today we're going to talk a little bit about all these cars we got sitting around here. If you've been watching any of the previous videos, I'm sure you've seen we got a couple pretty cool cars around here. In fact, we got all sorts of car stuff everywhere. And the idea is to use that in the restaurant and around the distillery. So when you walk into Webb's, I want you to be completely transported. I want you to feel like you're back in the 1920s and you've walked into a garage where someone's built a still and is operating a speakeasy in the back. My family name, Webb, and the automobile business have been synonymous for the last 40 years. So we've decided, why rebrand ourselves? People already associate the family name with cars, so here at the distillery, we're gonna continue that tradition. We're gonna take all this car lore and all these cool cars, and we're gonna use them to kind of define our theme here at Webb's Grainworks. So I've gotten a couple of questions on some of the cars we've had in the background in the last few videos. I thought I'd take the chance today to tell you a little bit about them. Yeah, Horseless Carriage. I mean, this thing predates license plates. This is an actual Model T built by the Ford Motor Company in 1919. Originally, this thing cost $725. We're actually gonna use it inside the restaurant. In fact, we're building it up over the bar, kind of like it's being worked on. Goes with the whole garage theme of the distillery. This next one's probably my favorite. I call her Black Beauty. 1987 Buick Grand National. This is a 1987 Buick Grand National. It's a 6-cylinder, turbocharged. They built it in the 80s during the gas wars. When gas was so expensive, to own a big V8 was kind of ridiculous. So they came up with this super powerful little V6 turbo. They called it the Monte Carlo Killer. This happens to be the only one in the world that I know about that's on airbags. So I've added disc brakes, a custom exhaust, and we took a year to design an airbag system to make this the only Buick Grand National in the whole world that I know about that can do this. So this is a 57 Chevy Delivery, or what they sometimes called a panel wagon. Classic 57 Chevy with the big tail fins in the back. Originally, this car was probably registered in the state of California as a commercial vehicle. Plumbers would use these, bakers, dairy guys would deliver their milk in this. In fact, it'd make a heck of a hearse. It's what I want to go in. So making it different than a regular station wagon, and why they call it a panel or a delivery, is that these are solid metal panels. There's no windows in the back. And we've done a complete resto mod on this. It's all billeted on the inside, custom wheels, and we put a big 502 Chevy crate in it that's got this baby generating upwards of 600 horsepower. So it gets you to the gravesite lickety-split. So both these cars are what we call sleepers. This one just looks like your average Buick Regal, right? But secretly, it's got a big turbocharger under the hood. And this one, we like to affectionately call the Dude. It's a 1989 Lincoln Town Car. All original. Paint, ragtop. I mean, they don't make them like this anymore. Look at the hood on this thing. You could play tennis. It's gigantic. And this one's gonna be our taxi. You come into Webb's on a Friday, Saturday night, you've had a little too much to drink. If you live in the neighborhood, we'll take you home in the Dude. Can't beat this soundtrack. Going the wrong way! Those are a couple of my favorites. I cannot wait till we open and I can share them with you in person. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and come back and join us right here next week at Webb's Grainworks.